Hey guys, how are we doing? I think I fixed the tech issues. Prage, hopefully I don't jinx it, but I think I figured out what the problem was. I think. Hi guys, welcome on in. Benjo! Is it gonna say it?
August 29 months.
Thanks, GLaDOS! Thank you, Benja, for the 29 months. That's insane. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Right. I have recovered from my crash out, probably. Also, Jess, it's nice to see you again after 5 minutes. I was just chatting in Tubble's stream, and Jess was there as well. I was like, but I saw you. Yeah, I had somebody was in Tubble's chat being like, Tubble, you should mod Nuke. I'm sitting there like, what? I'm not ready for any kind of responsibility. What are you talking about? They then clarified that it was so that my messages wouldn't get so lost, which I guess makes sense. But the way I'd be banning people, I'd be banning everyone. I'd be like, yes, I have power now. Mwahaha. Yeah, I'd go crazy already. Like, you guys know me. I'm already insane. I don't need to be put in a position of power. Let me go live on TikTok real fast as well. And then I will tell you guys what we're doing today. Now, I do want you guys to know, if there are any technical issues, please let me know. I promise I won't crash out as much as yesterday, but I will be sad. So, yesterday, before I crashed out and deleted the VOD, real, I made a few changes to the front of the base here. So, we basically made a collection of the moss so that it's gathered together here. Look at that, it all makes sense now, it's nice and pretty. There we go. And I built this small little boat. And what I want to do today, is maybe add a person in here, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe add in a little, an armor stand person. Maybe. That might be a cute little idea. But something else I want to do is figure out where I would like to put a tree in this area. I'm thinking maybe up here. I'm thinking about putting like one single tree in this meadow and having it be in this general area. I think it'd be really nice. Lurk not feeling the greatest. That's okay, Benja. Thank you so much for stopping in. Thank you for the lurk. Please make sure you're taking your please make sure you're taking care of yourself, and I will. Well, I hope you enjoy the stream while you're lurking. I've had a very annoying day. I've had a very annoying day, and let me tell you what's happened to me today. I recorded myself doing a tier list. Like in Minecraft, I've decided, hey, you know what'd be really cool if I did a tier list for all of the things that are coming with the next update. And so I recorded it this morning at like 9, and I go and put it into my editing software. And it starts off sounding fine. And then, as a High Syndicate, and then, all of a sudden, it just starts sounding terrible. And what it basically sounded like was if I was layering my own voice on top of myself, but at a chipmunk pace of talking. Which is fast, considering I already talk quite quickly. So I was like, oh, that's weird. So I spent a couple of hours trying to troubleshoot what the issue was. And I found out that there was an encoding issue with OBS. So I was still using an old version of a NVIDIA encoder. So I was like, okay, let's change that. So I changed that and was like, okay, let's try recording it again. So I re-recorded the entire thing and I put it back into the editing software. And I'm like, great, okay, this is starting to sound good. So I start editing it. Gets to about 9 minutes in, and hold on, we're going to zoom in for this because, newsflash, it happened again. So I've spent about an hour recording something that I can't use, which is not fun. So then I go in and I know, genuine facepalm moment, because I was just sat there like, ugh. What? So I spent a bit of time being like, okay, I need to figure out what this actual issue is. So I called it audio tearing, which I know is a thing. And I looked it up. And I think what the issue was from when I was sorting out my audio. So you guys might have noticed that my audio is sounding a lot better these days. It's because I jumped on a call with my friend Zach to help me out with it. And basically what he had me do, hey Tented, how's it going? And basically what he had me do was make a new audio source for my voice mod, which is where my voice routes through for OBS. Apparently having two of those is an issue. So I deleted one. I've just deleted one today. So I'm hoping that that's the issue solved. If it's not, then damn, I'm gonna need to wait for Zach to get online and help me figure that one out. Because he's a very tech support kind of guy. He's really smart with this stuff, so, you know, he also has this thing called the Zach effect, where whenever you ask him for help, you end up figuring it out yourself while he's on call. And you're like, oh, I guess I didn't need you after all, but, you know, but we all need a Zach in our lives. So, yeah, that's how my... Jesus Christ, that's how the first 6 hours of my day has gone. So that's fun. That's great. We love that. Great! Yay! God. Yeah, I think I really want a tree over here. That'll look really nice. Great. Yeah, great! Love that! Ah, so great! Let me get myself some... I want some oak. I want it to just be like, not a basic tree, but a standard tree. I want it to look really good. I want it to be like what you would expect a tree to look like when you're looking at a lone tree in a field. Does that make any amount of sense? I want to say yes. But hi, Silver. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Yes? Yeah, okay, good. Hold on. Let's do our usual organics. Let's do the process. Let's do the process. Let's get a bunch of dirt. How are you doing? Fingers crossed, I'm doing fine. Like I had such a bad crash out yesterday on stream because of my tech issues. I'm so real. It was such a bad one. I was so pissed. But I'm hoping that everything's all sorted today and that I shouldn't be dealing with any more of those specific issues. So I am hoping that everything will be running okay. Here to judge your tech issues. Here's the thing. I would not know my tech issues were a thing if you guys weren't here to tell me about them. So you guys are absolutely the goats when it comes to my tech issues. Hi E-Ray, how's it going? Welcome on in. So you guys are the absolute goats when it comes to diagnosing my stream issues. Most of the time, the issue is just simply me as a person. But I'm glad that's not the case with the audio. So we're just gonna... So I want this to be very, like, not bonsai tree, but I want it to be very kind of similar to the way I did my... my tree on One Shot. So I want it to come up this way, and I want it to, like, split off into two. Ah! I also need some scaffolding. Because the way that trees work, and this was a Grian tip that I got this from, was that they always, like, split off into a thickness that equals the, I don't want to say girth, but girth of the original tree trunk. So I need to do that. So we're going to have a girthy tree chat. Nope. No. Sorry, everyone. Hated that. I say the worst things and immediately regret it. Oh, God. Yeah, Eri, that's weird. Sorry, that's weird. Yeah, but, yeah. Right, this is why we love here. Yay! Right. Tree shape? Hold on. Let me carve this out a bit more. I want this to be like a nicer... It's not a Nuke stream without a bit of silliness. I wouldn't call it silliness. I'd call it unironic degeneracy. Woo! Okay. And then uppies. Up. Just be able to be a silly little chatter while you can be your silly yourself. Yes. I'm a silly, goofy guy. And you guys can be silly, goofy guys as well. I've been thinking about playing more horror games. And I'm wondering in what scenario I should subject myself to that. Because... yeah, or we can fall asleep during stream again. You guys love to sleep during my streams. You guys love to. Horror? Yeah, horror! Right, let's get you. Oh, I've got my bed. I've started carrying a bed, repo and such. I've not seen anything about that. Is that like a Lethal Company type game? To my understanding, it's like a Lethal Company game. Or horror. You know what? I'm gonna say a horror. I think it'd be really funny for me to try actual horror games, because you guys know how jumpy I am. Like, give me 3 seconds in the deep dark and I'm crapping myself. Because I was updating all of my, what's it called? My Steam games today, and Poppy Playtime. Yeah, I'd love to play I'd love to play Poppy Playtime. Jesus, that's a mouthful, isn't it? I'd love to play Poppy Playtime. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Like, I'd love to, like, I think co-op horror is really fun as well. I think that'd be really, really fun for me. One second, while I'm doing this, let me just quickly use these flare things that I have on TikTok. There we go. Sweet. Right, so let me just replace all of these with oak logs to start with, and then we'll see where from there. Because I need to get it. Hi, I'm a skin creator. Hi, skin creator. I don't need a skin if that's what you're here for, which I'm assuming it is, because nobody starts a conversation like that unless you're trying to advertise yourself. I made myself in a duck onesie the other day. Hi, Josh. How you doing? There we go. Great. Hi, I'm Mudrick? Oh, hey, Voik. How's it going? It's good to see you. My Twitch didn't remember to sort people by viewership, and with my habit of ignoring top streams, I didn't realize you're live. That's really rude. Ah! Sorry, I fell. I don't have my streams organized by viewership. I have them organized by recommended for me. That's how I do my organization with my streams, because there's so... I follow so many people. Marlon, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. Oh, have I biffed this? Oh, Voik, I feel like it's been a while. How have you been? Can I reach there? Aha! Yes, I can! Great. Comments voice on. Eh? Explain yourself, Magic Man. What does that mean? There we go. And you were going live, plus saw you earlier. Yeah. So I was hanging around in Tubbo's stream, and out of nowhere I see a "Hi, Nuke" with like multiple of my emotes, and it was Jess. Jess was in Tubbo's stream as well, and I was like, oh, I've been spotted. When someone comments, then it talks. Oh, TTS. You mean TTS? Because I have that on my Twitch. Yeah, that's a feature of my Twitch. It talks like GLaDOS from Portal. Let me do that, put you there. Fastest tree ever. What shader is this? This is Complementary Reimagined. I keep trying different shaders, and I never find any that I like as much as this. I was gonna spam and annoy you. You realize that I can just mute / ban / get rid of you if you annoy me? That's the little that's the little unspoken rule about streaming. If you get annoyed by someone, you can just tell them to fuck off. You know? I can go to another account. You realize that that does very little, right? You realize that? Because all you're doing by telling me that you would go to another account is telling me that I'm somebody without critical thinking, because I've just told you I have other accounts to troll people on. Still does something better than nothing. Have you considered, and bear with me here because this might be a doozy for you, have you considered enjoying the content? Has that dawned on you? I do? Okay. Cool. So, I guess I don't understand you as a person. I enjoy the content, and I enjoy you as a person, but I also just want to annoy you, and I like trolling at the same time. Oh, so you're garbage. You're a trash person. Got it. Sort them nails out? Yeah, I painted them yesterday, actually. I woke up really early, and I was like, I'm bored. So I painted my nails. It's also biting them, which is a really bad habit I've had for years, so, you know. Pros and cons. Did you compare me to you, sorry? Oh god, no. No, I would never compare you to me. I never compare anyone to anyone. Which is ironic considering I compare myself to a lot of other people when I'm trying to put myself down. Lol. We need to bonk the TikTokers emote or something. That's so real. That's so funny. Tubbo? Yeah, he's live on his Tubathon right now. Oh, are you the guy that was spamming that yesterday as well? Was it yesterday? Or the day before? It was one of the days. As for, somebody asked me what I'm building a tree that would be a nice little backdrop for this area here. Oh, not again. It's fine, it happens. Do I still have the button, actually? No, I don't think I do. Like, you get used to these comments so quickly as a content creator. I'm just like, oh yeah, you're so right. That's me. I'm Tubbo. Give me all your money. keep the stream going. Give me money. No, but I was here. Somebody did it. It's just kind of a standard thing. I play Val with him sometimes. At least when he's in the mood to play Val. It is a nightmare game. We go like that. Okay. Happens at least once per stream. Oh, for sure. Yeah. They're like, wow, is that insert white boy Minecraft streamer here? And I'm like, ah, that's me. That's me. You making money off of 7 viewers? No, but I am off of YouTube and Twitch and all of the subs and ad revenue that comes along with that as well, Morgan. My content is bigger than what you're seeing right now. How long have I had this rod for now? 3.5 years. I've had it since October of 2021. Show the nails. They're gold. Hi, Sarah. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Shiny nails. I know, they're so shiny. See what? I'm really bad at painting my nails. Like, first of all, I'm really bad at painting my nails. Second of all, it's really annoying trying to paint with my left hand. Because I'm right-handed. I'm selectively ambidextrous when it comes to, like, eating food or other things as well. I'm sometimes left-handed. But yeah. Like, at least it stops me biting my nails. I'm left. A witch! I love how history is so bizarre. Like, dead ass. Like, people were called witches or, like, children of Satan if they were left-handed. What, like, why? It's such wacky behavior. Do you like men? That's none of your business. Yes. Are you a member of the LGBT community? Yes, I am. Thank you for asking. Shiny nails. Witch! I feel like I'm just gonna start doing a thing of, like, calling people witches if they end up doing anything remotely not normal. Or, you know. It's so funny to me. Right, tree. Also, hey Rayvag, how's it going? You said something else that I need to scroll back up and read. When it comes to food, any hand is an eating hand. Real. EP? 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 Give me the eeps. Let me eeps. Please. I would like to eep. Let me eep. I am trying to eep. Hey! Me every night. I bloody well woke up at 4 AM again today and I'm very tired. But I did actually manage to get some extra sleep, which is, thank God for that. So, yeah. Answer his question. I did answer, Morgan. If you're not listening, that's on you. Just tell me you have a low IQ, that's fine. You can just tell me you're not smart. I understand. I understand if you're a hateful person. It just means you're stupid. Do you have a dad? Yes, I have a mother and a father. Some people have two, whereas it doesn't sound like you have one at all. Oh no, I accidentally muted Morgan for the entire live. Oh man. Nook is just roasting people these days. Listen, this wasn't roasting. This was burning someone at the stake. Like, oh no! This is somebody who thought they were doing something by trying to say something mildly homophobic. And listen to me right now. I've heard it all before, Morgan. You're not original. And you never will be. R/ there was an attempt. Cope, I guess. I wonder if people ever realize that when they do this, all they're doing is giving me content. That's all they're doing. Patrick, thank you for liking the live. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You know, my chat has been telling me I've gotten more sassy / roasting characters in games. I think I have to blame you for that. Listen, if you're getting funnier, that's something I'll take credit for. R/ murdered by words. It's just people are so randomly hateful for no reason. I'm just like, let me live my life. You go live yours under the rock that you were born in. I don't know. Right. We're adding in more branches. Also, thank you for all the likes on TikTok, by the way, guys. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Right. Let's... And we'll do that. Yeah. Stream Elements really has some good comedic timing. It's really quite good. So that's how you add more branches with fences? Yeah. So the way you kind of do it is you split off as you feel is necessary while you're going up and making it thinner and thinner. So you end up with all this. And I gotta be honest, I'm getting a lot better at building trees ever since, One Shot. I've also made it easier myself by being able to jump up it. I never figured out how to do it to feel naturally. It takes a lot of practice. But, you know, you can get there in the end. It's relatively easy once you've started doing it. It's just a case of being like, here, have another branch. I don't know. There we go. Do I have enough fences? Ugh. Do you support support Reform UK? Are those the trash ones? Are those the trash people? Tree powers activate, real. Hey, Clips, how's it going? Nice 75 years. We're at 11 currently. Oh, no, never mind, we're at 12. I do that? Yeah, there we go. Nuke, they're all very bad. It's fair. Government bad. Join for Lady Gaga, now I'm hooked on you building this tree. Hey! You know what? The tree's coming along quite nicely. Reform is good. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Government equals big old meanies. Yeah. The rest are bad. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, so you do suck. Okay, cool. Got it. How in the hell do you only have 9 people watching? Because I just started maybe about 27 minutes ago, and... I don't know. I don't know. What matters to me is that the people that are here are watching and interacting and are enjoying it. However many people that is, doesn't really matter to me, as long as they're... as long as they're having a good time. Because I'm having a good time as well. You're so chill, thank you. I appreciate it. I actually hate it here. No! It's cooked, chat. It's cooked. It's always funny when people make it really easy to know to ban them. Like, some people will be like, oh, hey, show your nails, and then they'll come in with the homophobia. But some people have just they're right out the gates. Makes it really easy. Okay. How is this? Huh. It's okay, Jay, I blocked them. You look a bit like Tommy in it. There it is! There's the one! Ah, there's always one! We got another one, chat! Oh, Brooks, this isn't the platform for that. I'm fucking playing Minecraft. Why are you asking me about illegal immigrants? I couldn't care less. I'm playing Minecraft. Get a grip! I'm building a fucking tree in a block game. Weird, man. Honestly. That's funny. Gonna have to make a bingo card for your streams now. Do it! That'd be so funny. It'd basically all be about TikTok interactions. They'll be so real. Half of these would be about TikTok interactions. Also, hi Barry, how are you doing? Good to see you. Did you place all the grass with moss? I did, yeah. So because of the way that the grass looks in the taiga biome, it looks a bit too bluey. So I was like, I'm changing this to make it look more pretty. And so here we are. So yeah, I did replace all of it with moss. Can I sleep through this? No. What is that? What is that emote? Oh, it's the little. I don't know how to do the face. It's the colon 3. How do you do it? Is it like? You're actually so funny. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't really try that hard, which is concerning. I just say things and people find it funny. I'm like, cool. I am the king queen now? Yes, you are. Slay. Right. Tree. Leaves. Okay. Now I guess all I do is start plotting all these leaves on. Oh my god, Seabrooks! Read the fucking room! I'm not here to talk about, quote, the events going on in Syria right now. I don't care. I'm playing a game about building a tree. Last warning, my guy. Is that yes? I don't even know what's going on. And I'm not here for you to tell me what's going on. I'm here to have a good time playing a game and entertaining people in chat. I'm not here to talk politics or anything like that. I'm on the side of human rights, if that helps answer that question. Although I'd be generally surprised to hear about people who are like, I'm not too sure about human rights. MAGA. You know, I'm not too sure. Yeah, exactly. There are definitely politics streams where you can ask those questions, Brooks, but this isn't really the place for it. I appreciate that you care about my opinion about these things, but it's just not something I really care to talk about. I've got other stuff going. Oh, I can eat. Boop. There we go. Starting to look nice. Speaking of Minecraft, Syria, am I right? Human rights, what did he write? God damn it, Ray! God damn it! That's funny. Why didn't I think of that? I want to put the leaves down, but I don't want them to be put down too, like... too densely. Okay. Also, chat, how have we been so far? Has the audio been okay? Not me lagging as soon as I asked that question. That's insane. Not that happening immediately. Audio went fine. Yes! That's a dub for good old Nookery. And then we leave some leaves down there. I said a thing. It's like we're leaving the leaves. Because they're leaves, get it? God, I'm so funny. Why am I not partnered yet? Probably because I say things like that. Probably because of that. Parkour! Shaders, yes, I'm using Complementary Reimagined. They're very pretty. I very much like them. Yeah. Down here. And I'm out. No! What do you mean? Was that not enough funny jokes for you? Do I need to tell more? Because I probably could. Just give me 3 working days and a notebook. And I could probably come up with sick of more of them. Oh, that was worse. Oh, God. I mean, it was actually pretty good. But, Jesus. Oh, boy. Oh, come on. That was a pretty good one. Hey, Nathaniel, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Right, all the leaves, put them all down. There's something quite surgical about putting leaves down on a custom tree. Because you never really know how it's going to turn out until you're looking at it from a distance. And it's not like one block of leaves is going to make a huge difference. But at the same time, it feels like it does. It's really weird building trees. No, that was wrong. You go away. Okay, good. And then you up there. And then like this. See, this feels too sparse, so plonk a few on top here. I usually just grow my... Yeah. See, that's actually really nice, but I need it to be more up. I need more uppies for the trees. The tree demands more uppies, and I shall deliver on the uppies. What shader do you use? I use God, I completely blanked there. Complementary Reimagined. Land on the bed. Take damage, because why not, I guess. This way. Land it. Nope, I can't do that. And now we're running into problems. More of them. Complementary. Paper cuts are a tree's revenge. That's kind of based, though. Every time I think of paper cuts now, I think of Everything Everywhere All at Once, the Oscar-winning movie, where they have to jump through multiverses by doing improbable things. And it starts off with having to give yourself paper cuts in between all of your fingers, and then by the end of the movie, they're jumping onto butt plugs. It's a weird movie. 10 out of 10. Yeah. Hey, Nick. Beds only negates a certain percentage of fall damage. Yeah. But I can still be mad about it. Don't facepalm that. That's just what happens in the movie. One of the directors wrote himself a part in the movie where he was getting spanked. Take from that what you will. The director did that. I don't even think it was a case of like... I don't even think it was a case of the director being like, nobody wants this part, so I'll do it. I think it was a Quentin Tarantino in his feet moment. Where it was like, this sounds like fun, I could do that. That part made me cringe so much. It's so funny. I can't take it seriously, and I don't think it's supposed to be taken seriously. It's so funny. I think he's trying to tell people something. Me too. I think so. I think he might be saying something. I do that part for free. What? What? Huh? Dutch? Hello? The cash money, no thanks. Well, I'm learning a lot more about some of my chatters than I hoped to learn about today. So... $5 is $5. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. I didn't want to learn this much about you guys. 20 bucks is 20 bucks. To each their own? Yeah, to each their own. Absolutely. You do you. Or in these people's cases, someone else do you. God, I really wish the tech issues were back. Oh, God. Hi, Cole. How are you doing? Oh, God. What a weird conversation this has turned into. Oh, well. Hi, Kirsty. How are you doing? Right, I think I need some more. Huh. I need more slabs. I love this tree. It's starting to look really... Oh, it's starting to look really pretty. Look at me kicking my little feet in the bag. Look at how cutesy I am. Oh, look at me go. That's so cute. I'm just kicking my little feetsies. No, where are they? Where are my little feetsies? I want to... Ah! I was just kicking my little feetsies. That's so cute. What the heck? Alright, I need some slabs, so let's grab you, and boom. That should be enough, probably. That's nice. I do need to, like, make it a bit more shapely at the bottom. Shapely? Sponsored by Lunchly. No. No, it was Vapely. That's the funny one, isn't it? What on earth have I just tuned into? Standard stuff. Standard Nook Nookery stream stuff. And then we go like that. Nook Nookery sounds like an ice cream shop. I have thought about opening a shop called Nookery's Nookery, which is basically a TNT shop. Also, Kersey, thank you so much for the superpower. Wow. Very cool. Never seen that one before. Thank you very much. Also, yes, the second one is the funny one. Yay. What's that supposed to mean? What, you're looking very shapely today? It means that I'm snatched and I'm slaying the Boots house down. Probably. Probably. Slay. What? I don't know. I don't know. Why do I keep doing this? Alright, let's see it from a couple of different angles. Garbage. Okay. Slightly better. Needs more leaves down here. That's okay. See, no, put the boots back on. I'm trying to craft with a nuclear boot style. Right. At some point, you should start putting fences there to stop yourself. Yeah. That's actually not a bad idea. Wait, did we start a trend? Which one? I say that like I've started multiple. No. I'm like, which trend have we started this time? Yo, hey Vortex, how's it going? Let me just land on tree. Ooh, that was kind of clean though, wasn't it? Shapely? Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I don't know if we can say that's a trend if we've said it collectively 4 times. Between 3 people. Hey, Nick, what about you add a little swing to the tree? Could be done right. Yeah, so it could be done. I don't know if I want to really add anything to this because this is... Oh, this is just supposed to be a small little tree to sit on the... sit on the horizon to be seen from far away. So there's not really, like... There's not really any necessity for something like that. Did you make that big crow? I did make the big crow. It's just hidden there. Echo, thank you for the follow. Asking if you've made a trend means you have not. Yeah, it's usually pretty apparent if you've trended. There we go. Hania, thank you so much for the follow as well. I really appreciate it. Was it this side that looked like trap? Okay, it's starting to look a bit better. This is annoying. This bit right here is making me mad. Hold on. Right, I don't have any actual scaffolding blocks. Wait, I have a bunch of dirt. Whatever. Is this a Hosier's Yell moment? This is Sound of a Broken Heart by Jukebox the Ghost. Also, hey Lyle, how's it going? It looks like an acacia tree, very flat. Yeah, I need it to not be. I need more shape on top. I need more leaves and stuff and things. Which means I'm just putting down a few of these every so often, being like, yes! More branches! Yes, these exist! And then, you know, naturally, panicking. As one does. I'm so bad at custom trees. So am I, but I'm getting better. Right, let's plunk this all in here. Okay. Oh, I am not going to be able to pronounce your name. Vitzlu? Sure. Thank you for the follow. Sorry if I mispronounced it. Are they dandelions? They're cool. Yes, they are. Yeah, I've got some dandelions and I've got some ones blowing over the ocean as well. Not the ocean, the river here. Okay, that's starting to look a bit better. Needs more over here as well, though. I recently had a lantern in a tree to simulate fruit. It worked great. I think something that I'd like to try here is using resin. So if I want to turn this into a fruit tree, I'll add resin. Because that would look really good. Right, let's come out here. Okay. That's looking a lot better. This side. Yeah, I like how this is coming out now. You can see right through it there. Hold on. I don't know if I like that. It feels a little bit too dense over here. Yo, hey, Blue Tack, how's it going? Let me break you and you. Oh, okay. Let me jump on into this tree here. And then... yeah, it feels like there's too much. I think I'm going to fall asleep yet again. Yell at me when stream's ending. I will. You're saying /J, but I'm going to scream your name. I'm going to scream your name as we're ending stream as if I'm being murdered live in my bedroom. Sleep well! Sweet dreams! Come on, let me up. Uppies. We're doing uppies! Thank you. I just like, what is that emote? Oh, it's a little Sylveon sleeping. I love that. That doesn't sound scary at all. The getting murdered part or me yelling? Because I can guarantee one of those is scarier than the other. Both? Ah. I had a little moment of catharsis yesterday in my car when I was taking it to get dropped off for its MOT. And you guys ever know that feeling when you're just like, I need to scream? I need to scream loudly and without anybody around. That was me yesterday. So I did that, and then I felt better. I was just driving like 50 miles an hour down a road, and I screamed. It was fun. I did it like 3 times. I was like, one wasn't enough. So I took a deep breath, did it again, and I gotta say, does help. Does help. You like take all the anger out of your day and your week and your month and your year and your entire life, and channel all that into a scream. And I did. That was great. This is a vibe. I get it, but I'm too scared to do it. See, it helps when you've got a car that you can drive out into the middle of nowhere and do it. I will say, I do think that there was a middle-aged woman who saw me jamming out to Teddy Swims as well in my car, because I was singing along to the music as well. And you know when you're in your car, you're invisible. Nobody can see you. So when you're doing karaoke in your car, it's quite entertaining for everyone involved. Karaoke. See. Wait. Who's this singing now? Oh, it's Hosier. Okay. It sounded a bit like Teddy Swims, and I was like, is this... Am I manifesting? Why am I not just using my dart? We're just getting, like, little bits of leaves in lower down. Hey, Bobby, how's it going? The leaves look like a 3D fish, do they? Okay. If you have seen a fish that looks like this, I am going to urge you to take it to a doctor. Because that's not good. Trying to pass my days when I am waiting on a coloring book. Oh, that sounds nice. Move your camera slightly. What, on TikTok? What's wrong with it? Hey, Pookie Bee. Oh, to see the fish. Gonna go around the whole thing. This is weird, by the way. I'm not seeing a fish at any point. My chat's joling right now because of you, Pokemon. Right, is that good? Right, I think it's on the right path. I do have an idea. I have a little idea, and it's going to be a fun little idea. So we're going to go and get the resin clumps, and we're also going to get a couple of spore blossoms. Early for me, I woke up, cut me some slack. No. If you're going to join my stream, you will be subjected to the same amount of cruelty and roasting as everybody else. You say something silly, I will fixate on it, and it will become your entire personality. I'm kidding. That is a fast spinning Joel, Cole. Right, let's put you up here, and then we do that. You and your damn British viewership. Fun fact, about 50% of my viewership actually comes from the United States. Best as fuck, boy. Yeah, good ref. Good ref. Good slash ref. And we'll add in one more around this side as well. No, that one looks a bit out of place. Eh. Right, now the fun part of leaves. I can't wait for falling leaves. We'll make custom trees that feel a lot more alive. Yeah, well, I already have falling leaves as part of a mod that I've got called, wait for this, falling leaves. And I do think that I mentioned this in my tier list video, which has taken me over an hour to record 2 failed versions of already. But it is I feel like they rushed it. Spruce trees don't have falling leaves. And all the leaves are currently the same. I want them to change them. Because right now, some of them just don't look right. I have a question. What do you think of the trend of shaving your eyelashes to look more That's not real. People aren't doing that, are they? No, you're lying to me. Is that real? There's no way people are going to be that stupid, right? They are, I fear. They're stupid. That's dumb. What I think about that, what do I think of that? Dumb. Like, that's stupid. I've seen it, one of my friends did it. Your friend's stupid. Like... I told them they looked ugly. Get their ass. Get their ass. You tell them. That's so weird. People are actually doing that? That's crazy. You don't have a name, but hi. That's actually wild. I've never heard of anyone doing that. I'm not surprised that people are doing it. I'm surprised that it's gone as far as it being a trend. Like, I'm not surprised people would be that stupid. I am surprised that it's made its way to being an actual trend. I'm nameless? Fair enough. I will call you nameless then. Yeah, I did not like it. They drew eyelashes on because they started hating it. They're stupid. What do you mean they started drawing eyelashes on? How does that even work? Right, how is this tree looking? Do they mean... do you mean eyebrows or eyelashes? I mean, drawing on their skin to make eyelash. Do you mean eyelashes or do you mean eyebrows? Are you saying, like, people are drawing eyelash... Oh, eyebrows! Right, okay. Right, okay. Wait, so is the trend shaving off eyebrows or eyelashes? Because eyelashes is unhygienic. And stupid. Actually, someone from Sleepy Break. No, you're okay. Also, hey, Anathra. The trend is lash. The trend is lash. The trend is dumb. People are dumb. Why are people dumb? I thought we were evolving as a society, not the other way round. I thought we were evolving. Why are people going backwards? People are bringing new meaning to reject humanity, become monkey. I'm betting on almost the exact same seed. No, you're not. And I say that because there is literally no two seeds that are close to each other. You see what's happening in the US and you think we're evolving? Touche. Touche. Yeah, you're right. Men are supposed to have naturally longer eyelashes than women. Yeah, right? Oh, why are people so stupid? Wacky behavior. Bro, what? Yes, there is. There's an infinite amount of seeds, so therefore you could have it's almost the same. Yeah, but the chances of that happening is incredibly low. And considering most of my terrain here is custom, I don't know how you would be able to say that we're building on the exact same seed. So... sorry, doubt. Hey, Banana Sauce, how's it going? Now, what do I do here? There's other stuff I can do. Also, this looks really pretty. I think this is looking really nice. Let me get some azalea. How many days we are currently on? Day 6,941. Men's eyelashes are there to make women jealous. I don't really like my eyelashes. I think they're too thin. Gen Alpha is actively less intelligent than Gen Z's studies proved it. That's depressing. Like, that makes sense, but it's depressing. I like your eyelashes, so you have to like them. Fair enough. Can't argue with that solid logic. Oh, there's a little me walking across the screen again. There we go. Nook be nookin'. Hey, Spook! Spook be spookin'. Hey, dude, how you doing? Why do you have to average 75 euros? Oh, because that's what it takes on Twitch to get me towards partnership. Gets me a little purple tick. Plus, I've seen some streams on TikTok have similar sentiments to them. And I'm like, let's try that. Maybe I should just up it to 100. If I'm gonna shoot for something, shoot for the moon. Tonight we steal the moon! Yep. Like, technically the average, like, Tar, the average is for Purple app. It's for Twitch. But, I wouldn't complain about averaging that much on TikTok as well. Because I'm a greedy little guy who wants all the money in the world from the ad revenue. And the only way I can get ad revenue is with more people watching the stream. Hold on for evil laugh. Thank you. Cringe, thank you. Okay, Gargamel. Okay, good read. Good read. That's funny. Gargamel was a good one. There we go. Isn't it shoot for the stars? No, it was... No, it's shoot for the moon. If you miss, you land somewhere among the stars. I mean, either works, but you're shooting for the moon and not ending up in deep space hoping to float towards stars eventually. You just need an exasperated orange cat now. Is Gargamel the Smurfs? Is Gargamel a Smurfs thing? I can't imagine it's a Garfield thing. Yes? Okay, cool. I've never seen the Smurfs. I apparently know enough to know what Gargamel is. I know he's the villain. I don't know what he actually is. Is he a goblin? Waiting? Element. What? What's happened? What? A wizard? Oh, is he a wizard? Oh, okay. Apparently something I've done... The message. What message? What message? Wait, what? Tari, what are you talking about? I sent the cat's name, I think it got flagged. Oh, did it? It's not there. Did it just not send? Because it's not there for me. Oh, come on. Azrael. Oh, right. Azrael's the cat. Gotcha. Do I have a ginger cat? I know I've got a bunch of cats in my little pet sanctuary over here. Let me fly on in and see. Yeah, close enough. Have I got the message being checked by mod thingy? That's so far. Oh! Yeah, no, that didn't show up for me. No, I don't have an orange. I don't have a ginger cat. What I can do now is take this. And get it on the map. I hope. Oh, of course it's only half of it. Damn. Ugh. Back over we go. Next one. Whee! I think I will add like a little bench or something over here for it, because I think that'd be really pretty. But also, I do love this. Do I add in? Because it's nice to see the small little resin clumps from a distance when you're close up. Oh god, pardon me. When you're close up. But what if I actually added in resin blocks for a detail from further away? That's really pretty. Okay. Let's, I'm gonna grab a couple and see what I can do with that. If that will work at all. And, you know, worst case scenario, I bin him. Thank you for the lurk, Silver. Much appreciated. If I can just do like this. Well, that's growing on that, so that's... I hate that. Nah, it's... nah. Mushroom Jewel. Oh, good name, by the way. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, what I can do is this. Which means I can put some on the floor as well. Like, wow, look at all these oranges that have fallen to the floor. Resin is a hard block to build with. You'd actually be surprised. It's not that difficult if you have a block... Well, if you have a build that needs to be... that needs to be orange. So... it's... You know, I suppose it is very specific. Can you show... I'm not sure what you're asking there, William. Sorry. But if you would like a... I wonder for... Oh, are you talking about installing mods? If you'd like to install mods, you can get a client called Modrinth. A lot of the mods you can get really easily on that. Some on the tree too. I already have ashers. Yeah, I did that earlier. I've chucked them on the floor now. Oh, didn't mean that. There's some rockets. I really like that. We're just slowly adding some life to this meadow. Yeah, it's a little harder to see them on the trees because I've got a... Like, part of the shaders is that it makes the trees wavy, the leaves wavy. So they kind of blend in a bit. Or they sometimes disappear into the leaves. Which I think is fine. Now what I need to do... Can I... Yeah, okay, let me get some more... Let me get some more bone meal, because I'm going to go and extend some of the... Whee! The moss. Around the edge as well. Take the oak. Well, let's take all of these out, actually. While I can. Right, oak. And there, stripped oak, oak wood. Take you out on all the spruce, goes in here. Spruce, 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 spruce. Oak leaves down here. Moss blocks over here. Dirt in here. Spore blossoms in here. Oh, and more spruce. Always a spruce. It's much more immersive. I really want my world to be as immersive as it can be. So that's a really big compliment to me, so thank you. Let's put a couple things away that I'm not going to need for a bit. No, I'll leave you there. I'll also need to grab a couple of emeralds so that I can... will repair my elytra. Grab you. So by that tsunami? No, no, you should be able to see the picture of it down below the below my game on stream on TikTok. It's all done. Finished a long time ago? Yeah, I finished it a while back now. Is that... Yep, elytra's repaired. We love to see it. Hello, sheep. I do kind of like that I just have mobs walking in and out of my base. I do kind of like that. What are you working on now? We're working on the general area around my mega base. So we're working on expanding the moss in the meadows right now. So if I just fly out, you'll be able to see. So we started off working on this tree here today. And I'm really happy with how it's come out. So we're just flying back over this way, past the meadows, to get all of this grass turned into moss as well. Because it's a bit patchy right now. So I'm just wanting to make it consistent all the way up until that bridge. So that's the plan for just now. I'll also do a bit of terraforming that's going to be clearing out some of this area that's, you know, doesn't make much sense why it's there. Yo, hey Tangy. How you doing, dude? We're just gonna start by doing this. Just something nice and chill. Yeah, I get that. Mood. I imagine you're a busy bee. There we go. There's a mod I have called Particular that basically gives me the ability to make waterfalls as well. I think it's great. Right, there we go. Extend all this. TikTok does not allow random letters in random orders, that's odd. Does it not? Ah, weird. Are you using complementary shaders? I'm using complementary reimagined, yes. Here we go. Hey Zarkon, how's it going? When it gets nighttime, it gets spooky, so that's when I sleep. Oh, it's going good? It's nice, glad to hear it. We're just expanding the moss right now. This is one of those things that... Hold on, I want to check my stats here. Can I see how much bone meal I've used? 37,265. Okay. Why not? That's wacky. When I get to the night to sleep, I try to sleep until the next night. I just want to pass the days by quite quickly now in the world, so that I can get to 7,000, so I can justify doing the world tour on YouTube and on TikTok just at the same time. Because it's a big world. Great way to grow would be not make everything about views. Oh, I don't make everything about views. I saw it was something that seems to work for people on TikTok, so I was like, yeah, let's see what happens if I do that. But all it turns out is that I've got people bitching about it in chat. I did this to make people smile. I don't care if it's 1 person or 100 people. I can turn off if it's a huge problem, but I don't really particularly care. Called out. Everyone has their preferences on what they see on TikTok or what they don't like on TikTok. I don't really care. I'm doing what I do to make people smile. If it doesn't make you smile, you don't have to stay here. I appreciate the feedback, though, as well. Like, I probably won't keep it. I just thought I'd try it out for a couple of times, but... You're calling it obnoxious is a bit uncalled for. So, I don't know. You do you, I guess. I do me. Jamie, how do you feel about an absolutely nuclear burn? I don't think it was a burn. I just think it was one of those things that was unnecessary to say, so I give back what I got. Each to their own. If the person goes and says it to everybody with any text about views, then whatever, but... Like, if I really wanted to grow, I'd make one of those weird... I'd make one of those weird-ass bot accounts that's like... and placing shitty-ass blocks down for hours. Have you guys seen those? They're weird lives that are just like a bot voice of somebody crying. Silver, they're so weird. They're so weird. The crying is such an obvious one. It's so weird. What with the crying voice? No, it genuinely is. Like, you know the ugly crying face filter that people sometimes use? It's that. It's that, and they use a voice clip of somebody going, while they're placing down blocks. That's obnoxious. Saying that my goal is averaging 75 viewers is not obnoxious. What on earth? It's crazy! I'm surprised you've not seen them. I suppose if you don't watch short form lives, then you won't see them, which is a blessing for you. But they're so weird. You're talking... You brought it up! You brought it up, and I'm saying why it's not obnoxious. Having a goal on Scream isn't... Scream? Ah! On screen isn't obnoxious. I put my phone off, went away, came back in. You're acting like I've been talking about it for hours. This was a minute ago. Because I have the attention span to talk about something for longer than a minute doesn't mean that it's obnoxious for me to talk about it. It's a relevant topic because you brought it up a minute ago. What? That's crazy. I like long form content time. Oh, good. Same. Insufferable guy? You don't have to stay. If I'm insufferable, you can leave. If you're here to just say mean things, then, you know, get on with it. Say the slur. Give me reason to ban you. Oh, he's getting there. He said zesty. He said the word zesty like it's an insult. Oh, here we go. I fucking read that like a book. Hi, Viking. How you doing? Oh, it's funny. Did it ever occur to you I said that because you told me to say it? Do you think the word zesty is a slur? Oh, my guy. Oh, my guy. My homie. My bro. Jamie. You're gonna need to learn a few things before you try me. You can't say slurs on TikTok, Genius. You shouldn't be saying them anywhere! But that's not stopped people! You give off the vibes that it wouldn't stop you either. Oh my god. It wouldn't stop me? Exactly! You're the problem! Oh my god, Jamie. You're crazy. If you... Chat. Listen to this one. If you get offended at a word, you're a baby, man. Not quite sure about that. Not quite sure about that. Yeah, I didn't get offended. This is all hilarious to me. Because I've read you like a book here. I've read you like you're a second grade book. With pictures. Oh, man. You're funny. It's literally free engagement. I know. Yes, keep it coming. Keep it coming. Anybody else who's joining the stream, hi. Hope you're having a good day. We're dealing with what I would only assume is the worst that TikTok has to offer. That's crazy. Over streams as well. Thank you, Viking. Jamie, you keep spamming teeth whitening strips aren't that expensive. Do I look like I care? I go to the dentist, they tell me I'm fine and healthy. If you're trying to insult my physical appearance, it just means that you have absolutely no legs to actually stand on with any of your real arguments. And that's okay. But, you know, admit it. If this is the worst of TikTok, it needs to do / better. It needs to do better. Real. Yeah. It's not a debate club. I know. You keep saying things at me like there's something that I should listen to. But they're not really. Don't listen to the haters. Oh, this is the funniest thing ever. This is like... This is like a regular... What is the day today? It's Wednesday. He's just saying words and thinking he's doing something. You, by the way. Welcome in, Carolina. Welcome on in. It's lovely to have you here. Do you build everything in your world as they're so good? Yes, I do. I design everything in my world and I build them all because this is a 3.5-year world hardcore world I've had here. What shader pack? I'm using... What is it called? Complementary Reimagined. You're so nice. Thank you. I'm nice when it's, well, most of the time. Buy yellow. Yellow's a great color. Yellow's a great color. Are you Australian? No, I'm Scottish. I'm the opposite side of the world. Got me? Oh, hold on. Ah, bye, Jamie. Miss you already. Mean it. How can you hate on this person? They seem really chill. Oh, thank you. I can't read your name. Is that Uma? I think that's Uma. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's really sweet. It's because some people don't like people living their life and enjoying it. Oh, AMA. Right, okay. Oh, you scared me. I should be lurking on Twitch and TikTok. Thank you, Viking. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good day, man. God bless you. Bless you too, Carolina. Welcome on in. It's lovely to have you here. I thought, okay, I woke up from my bed and thought it was a fox. Great. I'm very smart. Oh man, people are so wacky. Also, thank you so much for 1,700 likes on TikTok. You guys are great. Like, I am seeing that number go up, so thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Dude, how did you even get on that Dude's For You page? So, the funniest thing about it is that he placed that brick himself by interacting with people who are, to use his own words, zesty Minecraft streamers. Sorry, said a slur. And TikTok will see that interaction and just be like, oh, this person clearly wants to see more of this. Did it to himself, really. Like, that's all that really happened there. Zipperman and Haza, thank you so much for the follows. Is that even a slur? No, it's not, but he thought it was. Which is just so funny. He was like, yeah, I would say a slur, but it's not allowed. I'm like, why do you think it's not allowed? Like, the guy was so close to the point. It's so funny. Oh, God. Get this fellow Scotsman more viewers. Yeah! How you doing, random voice? Good to see you. We're just expanding all of our meadow at the moment. Bringing the moss more. Guys, I'm so ashamed I'm zesty. Don't be ashamed, be proud! Oh, it's good stuff. It's free content, chat. It's free content. And as Viking said on all the platforms, all he was doing with that engagement was giving me engagement. Like, my viewers went up. Thanks, homie. Oh, it's good stuff. What mod pack? So I'm not using a... Well, I suppose I am using a mod pack, but it's a custom-made one that I'm using with a lot of my own additions. So there's quality of life stuff. I don't know if you'll be able to see it here, but I've got them all on the left-hand side of the screen. You'll be able to see this on TikTok, maybe not on Twitch. But it's not one that's publicly available. I just added in a bunch of quality of life stuff myself. So, yeah. As you should, though. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm doing what I want, and I'm having a good time doing it, and all that, and anybody with a problem with that don't need be here. Don't need be here. I said that right, I did. Exactly, yeah. Danny asked what shaders this is. This is Complementary Reimagined. Sorry, it took me a minute to get to that question. I was on a tangent. I feel like every time I finish with the mossification, sure, that's a word, there's always more that needs done. But I'm doing it up until that bridge today. I don't think I'm going to need to do any more after that, because the plan for this entire area here is to sculpt out a cliff. Yes, I know, more terraforming. Great. $3.1K. Oh, you guys are the goats. What the heck? That came out of nowhere. You guys doubled the likes in like no time whatsoever. Thank you guys so much. My god. My goats. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you, Amma. I'm just gonna keep mixing and matching how to say your name. Right. What is a totem? That's a mini version of my skin. So like, it's a mini me. Ow. It's cute. Thank you. Yeah, I love it. It's just a little nuke. He's a little grenade. Yeah, man. This issue of living alone, you're screwed when you can't open a jar. Do you own, and bear with me here, because this might be a bit of an unorthodox way of helping here, but do you own a hammer? Yes? Well, I have a great idea for you. Get that hammer and go and talk to your neighbor and say, hey, if you don't open this jar for me, I'm going to start whacking your wall with a hammer. And then they'll open the jar for you. Not where you thought it was going, was it? Nookery's unorthodox solutions. No, but still, yeah. What an interesting time to tune in. Hey, listen, I have solutions. You may not have thought of them for any problem. That'd be a really good stream as well, actually. Hold on. Wait. Why does that kind of slap as an idea, though? TikTok is saying tap the lid with a knife, by the way, Tari. I don't know if that's what that's supposed to do, if you're supposed to say abracadabra while you do it. Yeah, apparently you're supposed to tap the lid with a knife. I don't know what that does, though. Say a couple magic words while you do it. Like how? Well, not like in a stabbing motion. I imagine just like dent it slightly to remove the suction. Ah, right. So, okay, maybe releases pressure. Right, okay. So, like, poke a hole in it, I guess. Server? No, this is a single-player world. That actually is quite smart, Pokemon. Look at TikTok having solutions. Rubber grippy things you can buy on Amazon to open jars. I swear by them, honestly. So that's a good thing for later. I think we're looking for a now solution. Tap with a knife is pretty good. I genuinely just thought you meant like boop boop. How do you keep the dedication to keep playing? Well, I've got my community to keep me company and to give me ideas for the different builds and different things that I have going on in this world. But beyond that, I've got, like, after the 2-week Minecraft phase, you kind of hit this threshold, if you push through it, where you can't really lose motivation for your world anymore, because you have so many things that you can do on it. It's quite weird. I think one of the big things for me is the fact that it is on hardcore, because there is stakes to losing it. Like, there will come a time where I lose this world. Hopefully not soon, but it's weird. I made a huge house then just stopped playing. Why did you stop playing? That's a good question to ask yourself. What stopped you playing? Kind of just got boring? Okay. What part of it... Like, this is one of those things where you kind of have to, like, keep asking yourself why until you come up with an answer for it that's a bit deeper than... meh. So, like, why did it get boring? What was it about building a house and then being done that got boring for you? We're doing therapy today, chat. We're doing Minecraft therapy. If I was a creative builder, I'd play more. Okay, so what's stopping you being a creative builder? Is it time? Is it you don't want to put in the time to do it? Is it you don't feel like you're good enough to be a creative builder? There's lots of little things like this that, you know, maybe it comes from a self-doubt kind of thing. Like, I used to be a pretty bad builder, but... Alright, therapy time to dump everything. No! 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 Don't do that. Floppy and the Dark Knight, thank you for the follows. I appreciate it. I mean, the bridge you built is probably do that, but as minimalistic as possible. Okay, so here's one of the things that I would challenge you to do. This is something I usually recommend for people anyway. Once you do come back from your little burnout phase and you're like, I want to play Minecraft again, don't make a new world. Go back onto the world where you built that house and then got bored. And I think, I'm going to build another house. If it's just building houses over and over again, then you'll still end up with a world in which you have an incredible amount of your own journey in there as a builder. And when it comes to building a new house, don't try and replicate the house. Try and do something new every time that you do it. Because that way you're slowly but surely pushing yourself out of your comfort zone and changing things about your world. And it's going to get to a point where you start to have new ideas for different things to build in that world. So you're going to be like, oh, there's a bunch of houses here. I think these people need some food. And building with different ideas and different stories in mind and functionality for your world really helps with ideas for it as well. And be like, this guy has a house. This guy needs food. So let's build a farm next to it. You know? It's just a case of like pushing yourself to do little things differently. A tip for not getting burnt out, don't rush through the game. Absolutely, don't rush through the game. Find joy in spending some time doing small things. Like, I've had this world for so long, and I'm spending a solid few hours just expanding moss. Like, that's all I'm doing right now. 6,900 days, Nukes and Deep. We're getting really close to 7,000 days. Like, hold on. I'm gonna show you guys a bit of an example here, TBH. So this is one of the more recent houses that I built. I built this for my 3-year anniversary in the world. Let me go and show you my starter village. Because you'll see the comparison. Also, I don't know if I said hi to you, Lexi, or not, but I was kind of mid-monologue when you came in. But hi! How are you doing? Oh god, am I going to crash the game? It does this sometimes. Whenever I've got shaders on. There we go. So, TBH, I'm going to show you my... This world is too powerful, real. I'm going to show you my starter village. Because it will show you my own progression as a builder. So this is my starter village. Now, the houses are not anything special. This was my starter house. This was the very first house I built for sleeping in and all that. This is not a great build. Like, this is not a great village. But I'm never going to change it because I know that this is where I started. And this was something that you can look at and be like, this is where Nuke started. And stuff. Even these trees, I think they're crap. I think these trees are garbage compared to what I can do now, like what I did earlier today. And I think that being able to document these kind of things in your own world is really important, which is why I don't ever say... You can keep one world your entire time playing in Minecraft. Can I see your best building that you built? I'll fly over to what I've got now. Like, these are the general houses that I've got now, and they're not anything special. But they're part of my journey as a Minecrafter. And now I'm building things like this. Like a cyberpunk gold farm. Millie Reese. Oh, Miller Reese, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I saw Millie there for some reason. How many years is this world? 3.5. And now we're looking at my base. This is my base here. The other day, I freehand built a raven because I felt like it. But as for my favorite build, I really love my organics builds. So, did I thank Ollie for the follow? Thank you for the follow, Ollie. So we've got Turnip Head from Howl's Moving Castle. Over here we've got Ponyo, my Ponyo Tsunami. That is the screenshot you can see down below the play as well. Like a vending machine. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? So, like, my building has improved so much over the years. But I don't ever want to change any of the huge things that I've done. Like my starter village, because... like, it's part of my journey. Like, even this was one of the more recent things I built. I built a, you know, a smoke hut, I guess, for the fish, and I built some crabs down here. This was all part of a subathon I did. With endstone as barnacles on the bottom of the walls, with some glow lichen, mud, and all that. Your giant glass dome still exists? Of course it does. It's one of those things that I'm slowly plugging away at off stream. Yeah. Can you build something now, please? I'm still working on the moss today. So, you know, probably not for a bit. I did build the tree earlier today, so you did just miss that, unfortunately, Miller. But yeah. How long does it take to make each build? So this one took me months. I designed that in 5.5 hours on a creative backup of the world. I spent months gathering the materials, and it took me about 70 hours to build it all. This one was about 3 days from creation to building it. About 42,000 blocks for this one. But it just depends, Tommy. It depends on what I'm actually building. But yeah. Just on what was meant to be my rank up game with a toxic AF team. Ah, dang. Won't say why. Fair enough. And missed the rank up by 5 RR. That just means we need to play later. That just means we need to play later and get the rank up. Congrats on winning, though, as well. Your world is awesome. Thank you, Barna. Sometimes the world is just about slowing down and bone mealing some moss. That's another way I don't get bored in this world, is by keeping myself busy and doing small things like this every so often. And just adding to the story and the lore of my world. It's just good stuff, innit? How old is your world? My world is 3.5 years old. Like, when I reach 7,000 days, which is going to be in the next couple of days, I'm at 6,945 days right now in the world. When I do reach 7,000 days in the world, I will be doing a world tour video for both YouTube and for TikTok. It will probably be more on in-depth on YouTube. It's old? Yeah, I know, it's so old. It's almost as old as me. How do you find info for your builds? Oh, that's a good question. I find it literally everywhere. As weird as it sounds, I find inspiration from literally everywhere. One of the best places to get inspiration if you're stuck is look at what building you want to make and then look up blank blank, whatever building it is, concept art. So I flew past a bunch of windmills in the wheat field. That was inspired by concept art that I found on Pinterest. Oh, Lexi, you're I don't know if you've seen this. Have you seen the socials animation? Is it gonna play? Socials. Come on, do your thing. Socials. Damn it, it's not working! I don't have it turned off. Oh, you have? Okay, that's fine then. Curse you, voice recognition. Socials. Toxic. No, Lexi, so basically what it does is I can train the, I used the voice recognition thing on Windows to, yeah, it doesn't seem to be wanting to work. You can use the voice recognition with, oh, Corecraft, is that gonna work? Discord. What the heck? YouTube. I think something's broken. I think something's broke. What's not working? Whatever. I don't know. Tommy, thank you for the follow. But yeah, no, I find inspiration from pretty much everywhere. Like, the original inspiration for my Nature's Palace was actually the Notre Dame in Paris. Using the basic front of the... before I rounded it off at the top. That's a little known fact about my mega base. Is that I originally structured it off of the Notre Dame. Show proof that it's 6,900 days. It's on the left here. I don't know if you can see it on TikTok, but it's over there. If you want more proof, I've got VODs that go back 3 years. I do like the fact that I could probably just show you my entire world and that would be enough proof because of how long it would take. Like, I do like that. Oh, sorry, I don't speak Spanish. Is that Spanish? That looks Spanish. I prefer English only, just because that's the best way I can interact with people. Right. Try BSL shaders? I have BSL shaders. I do prefer complementary, though. BSL is a bit too, like, bright for me. This one feels more warm and natural. Each to their own, though, so if you prefer BSL, then slay. How long did it take to get good at building and know what blocks to use in each build? That's something that I couldn't tell you. Because it's like, how long did it take for you to be able to play guitar well? It's like saying that. It's a skill as much as anything else that just develops. There's no, like, moment where you're just like, oh, I'm good at this now. it's just a case of like, you practice it, you look at different tutorials online, I would say one of the main things that would help with building is knowing color theory. And translate the Spanish. Oh, thank you. He said, hello everyone, may Jesus bless you. Oh, right, okay. So nothing really important. What are you using the water for? I'm using the water to clear out all of the stuff that is growing on the moss here, because it's just faster than breaking it all. So, yeah. That's all I'm doing that for. Will it not regrow? No, not unless I bone meal it again. And I'm just using this to spread the moss. So I can just do this and bring it all over. Because it's got things like the moss carpets as well, which is a very small height block, which is kind of difficult to spot all the time. So it's just a case of doing this much faster. Arjaw, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Let me just keep bringing this along this way. How often do you go live? So I'm trying to work on a new schedule of going live every single day, except for Sundays, from 2 to 5 p.m. That's my current plan right now. So I am live on both TikTok and on Twitch right now. We are trying to average up to 75, well, hopefully above that. But we're trying to average a minimum of 75 viewers on Twitch so that I can get partnered there, which would be a huge, huge thing for me, because I've been trying to do that for 5 years now. So, you know. What's your Twitch? It should just be linked in my, it should just be linked on my bio, in my page. I'll move to Twitch. It's totally up to you guys. If you do prefer watching on TikTok as well, I do not mind. It is just something that I am aiming for with Twitch specifically as well. Hey, Carolina, welcome back. How you doing? How was your little break? Whatever you were doing. Good, nice. Yo, Jay, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, I always forget that I don't have an actual alert sound anymore on Twitch because of follow bots and stuff like that. But I do have the cute little Hardcore Hearts animation, which is so sweet. Doesn't upset right now, but you're making me happy right now, so thank you so much. Oh, well, that's what I'm here for. If I'm making you smile, I'm doing my job. If I'm making you cry, it better be a laughter. Thank you for the follow as well. I'll have to go, so I hope you have a good rest of the stream. Thank you, Tommy. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your day as well, and I will hopefully see you in another stream soon as well. How did you gain so many followers? So I've been on the platform for a long time. I've had various, like... I've had a couple of viral TikToks. I've been on multiple different SMPs. I've got... Like, I work hard. I think the takeaway there is I work hard. But, to be completely honest with you, no idea. I have no idea how I've gotten to the point where I am. Like, this is my full-time thing. Yeah. All I can say for sure is I work hard. Aside from that, I don't know. Wait, what's your name? Nukuri. Hi, the god. How you doing? That's a nice name, thank you. It's not my real name, but it's the name that you guys are going to be calling me. Most people just calls me Nuke. I'm here to save you. Oh, that's okay, I'm not in trouble. Go. People won't nuke you. No, that's my job. I'm the one called Nuke. I always make the same joke whenever I go to TwitchCon, is, don't yell my name in an airport, you're gonna get tackled. I can't wait to make that hit tweet again this year. Keep expanding, gotta get more moss. It's a nice chill little task to be doing every so often. Loving your playlist is so similar to mine. See, this is my streaming playlist. I just kind of add to it as I hear music come on that I'm like, oh, this is fire. Let's add that. So, you know, that's basically the requirements for my playlist. Why don't you leave the grass on it? Because I don't like the tint that comes with it. Like, it's too cold as a color, if that makes sense. It's too cold as a shade of green. It's too blue tinted. Which is mainly the reason why I'm changing it from grass to moss in the first place, because this is too much of a blue-green for me to like it. Can you speak Scottish since you are from Scotland or no? No, I can't. I want to learn a bit of Gaelic, which is what the language is actually called. But I don't know I don't know any of it just now. The fun thing about Scotland is the further north you get, is you'll see more Gaelic on the road signs. Do you have text-to-speech for number 3 gifters? I have text-to-speech on Twitch. I don't have it on TikTok. Because I'll be honest, did not know that was a thing I could have. To do it for TikTok? I think it would be a bit overwhelming if I had it for multiple platforms. But I will look into it. Fair enough, sir. You don't need to apologize. It's a perfectly good suggestion. I don't apologize for having a good idea. That would be silly. What mods you got on and Texture Packs? I've got a lot of mods on. Texture Packs, I've got Vanilla Tweaks. No, I don't. Vanilla Tweaks not even active right now. I've got Astrolite's animated textures, and I've got a custom totem. Thank you, Nuke. Here's the thing. I get really fed up of people who apologize for nothing. I don't get fed up of the people. I get fed up of the people doing it so often. I'm like, you better stop apologizing. You have nothing to apologize for. And then they apologize for apologizing. And I'm like, well, this is awkward. I think my sister did a bit of Gaelic on Duolingo. I need to check with her to see how similar to Irish Gaelic it is. Yeah, I don't know myself, actually. But I do want to learn more Gaelic, because, you know, it's my language. Like, currently I know more French than I do Gaelic, and I think that's a bit awkward. I want to know more of my own heritage language. Because it's for sure a dying language, but also, we're all dying, so who really cares? Yay! That wasn't depressing at all! It's a waterbed. You don't know any Scottish words? Oh, I know a few. As in Scottish like Gaelic. Yeah. It's HC, not UHC. Yes. Yeah, so I take damage and I can heal damage, but I don't... But I can still die. Yes. Refreshing. Yep. That's just Valorant. Is garlic good in Scotland? I think garlic's the same everywhere else. You sure? I would assume as much. One of the fun Duolingo statistics, there are more people studying Gaelic than actual current speakers. I think that is quite cool. It's because it's very rarely taught in schools as well. And generally speaking, it's kind of like... Well, it's kind of like people growing up anywhere else. You learn English because that's what everyone speaks. You know, like... How much dirt do I have? Not much. Okay. Spook, are we playing Valorant later? Or do you have any at all? How do you say it? I think it's just hey. Isn't it? I don't know. Like, if you ask me how to say blank in Gaelic, chances are is I don't know. There we go. I'll probably cover all this up, but just for the sake of now, I'll just... Have a good stream. Oh, okay, see you later, Carolina. Thanks so much for stopping by again. Irish is Diadut, which is literally God be with you. So it's not hello, but that's just how they say hello. Is that right? Shoto, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Also, thank you guys so much for all the likes today as well. It's actually going crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go and empty this out, because I have a lot... I have a lot of extra moss. We're gonna fly back over to... Yeah, that's right, we also don't have a definite yes or no, it's a strange one. That is weird, and I wasn't paying attention and I flew into a dandelion. They hurt more than you would expect. You like anime? Yeah, I like a few animes. What's your favorite? Are they not adding Ken Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul into Dead by Daylight as well? I've been seeing that trending on Twitter. Did you make this? This as in the world? Yes. If you're talking about something else, you're going to need to explain what you're asking me. I've only ever been to Scotland a few times, Glasgow most times, I love it. Glasgow is definitely one of those cities that isn't the full depiction of Scotland that we would like you to see, but it sure is nice. The roads are so cool. Thank you so much. I'm going to be doing a world tour soon, but I do have an old world tour on YouTube if you'd like to check that out. Any links to my socials can be found on my page on TikTok. Right, let's just... go crazy with this. Why do I have 9+ messages? Oh, right. Duh. Occam's razor, simplest solution. I haven't gotten a chance to explore out the side of the cities yet. Yeah, honestly, I've not even explored out of the cities too much myself. But I would like to go on a bit of a road trip up further north. At some point. I think that'd be really nice. Because there was a situation in which I drove down to England for a wedding a couple years ago. And I ended up driving more or less through the Highlands. I had to kind of drive west and then south to get onto one of the main motorways. It was a weird one. Why are you mossing everything? So I'm mossing everything because I like the shade of the moss as opposed to the shade of the green grass. Because that's too blue tinted for what I want for this custom biome. So basically I'm making a dandelion meadow biome, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I like the green moss more than I like the grass. Realistically, should have just built all of my mega base in a different biome, but pros and cons, I guess. That is a crazy amount of effort for a slightly different shade. Keep up the good work. See, it's one of the foundational things. It wouldn't look right if it was the regular moss. Regular grass, sorry. You know? And I've definitely kind of established myself as somebody who goes to an unnecessary amount of effort for a very low amount of... Well, for a very minimal change to the look of something. That is definitely something I'm kind of known to do at this point. So, meh. It's something I don't even really think about. I'm just like, yeah, I've changed an entire biome's landscape. What of it? People will just sit there looking at me like, he's serious. This guy's serious. What? Is Scots still a used language in Scotland in comparison to Scottish Gaelic? I think it's the same thing, is it not? Oh, I know I've had this conversation before. It's not the same thing. Not to my knowledge. I imagine some people do still use it, but I don't know. There'll be a scholar somewhere that's like, yes, so Scots, Gaelic, and Scots is very similar. I'd be like, cool. Yeah, I swear I've had this conversation before. There we go. Oh, damn. Scots is a sister language of English. Right, okay. Gotcha. Moss is so comfy. Yeah, it is. It is. You have to be in the right mood to actually sit on moss, though, because it also feels a bit damp. And... Meh. Have a good rest of the stream in your evening. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I will see you later, probably tomorrow, for the next stream. Cool. And you, and we break all this. Get the water back. Had to double check it's still on my bed. Sweet. 6947. We're getting closer, chat. Soon, TM. Yo, hey, Sai. It's going well, thank you. We've built a wonderful little tree today, and we are just expanding the moss along to where the bridge meets the landscape there as well. So we're just working away, really, cracking on. It's all coming along very nicely. Definitely softer than Kentucky bluegrass. Is that what you call that grass color? Because that's a new one by me. It just looks nicer. I also think that stream's been okay technologically wise as well, which is very nice considering I had a major crash out about it yesterday. Hooray! Right, that's dark times, so time to eat. God, maybe I should just carry bed around with me more often. This is great. Eh. We're actually almost done with this as well. We're expanding it over until the bridge, and then after that I'll probably just have it maybe fade out. Maybe I'll make a bit of a transitionary stage for it. Feels like it would be fair. Hold on. Speaking of dark times, a second-hand dealer I trust had unknowingly bought a graphics card in a 3060s box that, despite looking nearly identical, was not 3060 at all. I found that out the hard way. Oh no, dude, that's awful. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Shit, dude. That sucks. So if he did it unknowingly, are you getting the money for that? Oh, good, he gave you a refund. Okay, that's fine then. I mean, it still sucks for him, but... I mean, it sucks all round, let's be real. But I'm glad that you're not the one being shafted by that. And he let me keep it since he didn't pay much for it. Oh, that's even... what a nice guy. That's really nice. Still a shame that he got screwed over for it, but... That's nice of him to do that for you. Right, there we go. Expand all this. That was weird. That's the nature of getting things that are basically donated like that. Yeah. I imagine it's a risky business, I guess. But it still sucks. Okay, there we go. What shaders? I'm using Complementary Reimagined. Pick up all these. The good thing about using bone meal on moss is that you can pretty much get more bone meal back from it. Well, not more bone meal. You don't... Like, this isn't making me more bone meal that I'm using. But you can offset it a bit by just composting all of the stuff you get from this little venture. I don't know why I went a bit Irish there. Because I am not Irish. I wish I had an Irish accent, though, because that is peak. Usually gets genuine stuff, so I wasn't expecting something deceptive. Yeah, I also wish I could do an Irish accent as a pale ginger lad myself. I always forget you're ginger because I've seen like one photo of you with a mask on from years ago, and it was more brown to me than I would describe you more as having brown hair than as ginger hair. How many subterranean areas have you built? That's a question that I have no idea what the answer is. Because that's a very specific question. Subterranean areas. 4? I genuinely don't know how to answer that. Stand that over. You go there. Boom. Keep bringing it over. Expand mirror. You always don't look more like brown than ginger, but in particular intense lighting it becomes very apparent. Right, okay, gotcha. See, I always say I have brown hair, because I do. But when I've got my overhead light on, the orange light, like, it's a warm light, and it's got an orange tint to it, so it does make me look a bit more ginger than I am. And I only know that because people will sometimes come and be like, ginger? I'm like, no. And I got my picture taken in high school. My English teacher was shocked at how red it was. Really? Okay. Fair enough. I remember a gold and purple subterranean area. I think there was a black and red area. Black and red area? I know the gold and purple is in my house. But that's just my hallway. That's not subterranean, that's just my house. Black and red? I don't think that was me. I do have an underground Amethyst Kingdom. I can't think of what else you would be thinking about. Yes, the Raptude Toe Tickler is definitely one of the most names ever. So... But they know I have... they know my opinion on their name. They know. Whoop. Yo, hey Shade, how's it going? Absolutely lost my... Hold on. No. Loves? Don't know if I'd go that far. Get rid of all of this grass on here so I can keep expanding. Alrighty. I see how it is. I have not been subtle. Okay, and that's... Ah, come on. Cool. What else are you streaming on? I'm streaming on Twitch. Cool. I've never stopped thanking the Anon person who gifted a sub to me. Thanks so much, guys. Oh, yeah. You gotta thank the subbies. Gotta thank the subbies. Mystery, thank you for the follow. Are you a Twitch partner? No, that's what we're actually aiming for, Brody. I'm working very hard this year to try and get to that as my goal. Like, all my friends are Twitch partners. No, they're not. I would say about like 50-50. But I'm like, I don't want to be left out. Please give me verification. I can tell you like Moss. I don't love Moss. I do actually like it a lot more than I thought I would when it was first announced. But I just prefer it to this shade of green. Hashtag make Nukery Twitch partner for real, for real. That, you know, I'm sure there's a snappier ways to put that. But I agree with the sentiment. All I know is that you guys are supporting me, and that's kind of a slow. What if we made that into like an emote though? Hashtag make Nukery Twitch partner for real. Make it like a little 7TV emote, where it's just me being stamped in the face with a little partner badge. I will need a Nukery verified like emote or something. Why are you kind of cooking? What, with the idea? That'd be so cute. Yeah. Yeah, the emote. Yeah. It would go on 7TV, but like I have all these funny little plans for if/when I'm partner, and then I don't reach partner. All in due time, chat. All in due time. You guys are an awesome community, and I know that together we can get there. It's not an if, it's a when. Like, just recently, I've had two really good friends of mine, Watermunch and 4C, that reach partnership, and oh god, I'm so proud of them. They're both so cool. The only thing I love more than seeing my friends succeed is seeing me succeed. I don't even think that's true. I think I prefer seeing other people succeed more than me. Am I done? Almost. Just little bits and bobs. See, here's the thing. Like, I'm not going to need to get rid of these all the time. Dare to go into the weird and wild for emotes, Nukery, the new king of Scottish Minecraft. Here's the thing. The new... Nobody tell Scott. Nobody tell Smager. Nobody tell him. Oh god. The way I would get one of those, there is, like, the chances of a Scots Major attacking you for being the new king of Scottish Minecraft is low, but never zero. And it would just be him standing out my fucking window, which, for the record, is on the 2nd floor. No, Scott's a good guy. I'm sure he wouldn't hunt me down for sport. I'm sure he wouldn't do that. I'm sure he wouldn't do that. That doesn't sound like something he would do. Um, do I need to lock my door? Oh god. I'm scared. Hold on, I just want to quickly... There we go. I just wanted to put that on record. It wasn't me. I'm not the one saying I'm the king of Scottish Minecraft. It was Sworn. Sworn did it. Zyver, thank you for the follow, by the way, and my shaders are complimentary reimagined. Thank you for asking. Maybe I could be the Scottish king of hardcore Minecraft. I would accept that title. With gracious and humble ability, I would graciously accept the title of being simply the best, better than all the rest, better than everyone, simply the best. Oh, my brain. Right. Yeah, you get it. Who's it that sings that? Is that Tina Turner? Simply the best. Do, 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 do. Better than all the rest. That's Tina Turner, right? Fun fact, they actually called her Tina Turnery. Kind of bizarre how many times I can make that work. Oh no. What are you doing? I am mossing up. We're just expanding all the moss and all the way to the bridge and... Oh, hi! Hi! Hi, how are you? Ooh. Nailed it. I've never seen Nook and Tina in the same room. I'm not saying I am Tina Turner, but I am saying it's weird that we've never been seen together in the same room. Just saying. Just saying. Right, am I done here? Am I done? Am I finished? Am I done? Have I finished the world? Is world done? Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, I haven't just ditched that. Okay, cool. Oh! Almost. Oh, there's a little me walking across the screen. There I go. What a little guy! There he goes! Boop. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Till the very next day. Bum, 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 bum. So, fun fact. I joined Corecraft the other morning, while Treb, Ken, and Mel were online. And I forgot that I was still in my biome battle skin, so I joined and waddled up to them as a... Like, I flew in, and I was still dressed up as a duck. I was like... I kind of just had to play it off. I was like, don't worry about this. I had a wild weekend. So... I don't know if it's going to make it into anybody's videos or not, but it's definitely something that could happen. Is that all of it? Almost. Wild weekend pretty understood. Yeah. We've all had wild weekends where we've ended up dressed up as a random animal that we didn't quite understand how we got into that outfit. We've all been there. Every single one of us. Right? That's a universal experience, like watching raindrops race in the car when you're on a ride home. You know? I found your doppelganger, Blake Roman. You're not the first person to say that to me, actually, and I can't remember what he looks like. Chat, do we think I look like this guy? Wait, hold on. You. Okay. Is that me? Wait, hold on. Let me do this. Let me do the face. He's a good-looking guy, so I'll take it. Like, I definitely need to get a haircut in order for that to be the case, but I'll not say no. He's got way more of a square head. Yeah, that's kind of fair. Like, see what? I really need to get my hair cut because I was looking at myself in the mirror earlier and was like, my hair kind of drops in the way that I look like the watermelon helmeted cat. So... Ow. It's a bit laggy at the moment, isn't it? Okay, there we go. And we can put all this away. I love tidying up my inventory. Nick to the barber, can I get Blake Roman taper fade, please? Pfft. Is that the new low taper fade meme? Can I get the Blake Roman fade? I think it would be quite funny if I actually went in and be like, can I get what Blake Roman has? Let's pull up a photo. Be like, this. Where was I going? Oh, composter. There we go. And we'll chuck all this in there. Cool. Wee, bone meal. Yeah, real. Okay. Ah! Now let me land on the... Hopped over from TikTok. Oh, hey, Amy, how are you doing? Thank you for hopping on over. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Right, so now I've got... Oh, this actually looks really nice. Hold on, let me... How does this look in the rain? So you're walking out of the house, yada, yada, yada. Boom, tree. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? That's so nice. It's a bit rainy, so it's a bit sucky, but whatever. Good, how are you? I'm doing really good. Ow, ow, ow. Sorry, I'm sitting weird. I'm sitting all zesty like. But yeah. That's so nice. I really love that. I'm trying to think here. What? Oh, nighttime. We got a rainbow! Yeah, we got another rainbow! Where is it? Yeah! Double rainbow! This is so gorgeous. Wow. That's a screenie if I've ever seen one. Just load all that in. Cool. Are those flowers that you blow? Sorry, dandelions. Yeah. Is this your job? Yes, it is my job. I'm having the best time with it as well. How are you doing, Ryan? Welcome on in. Amy, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. There we go. Nice, thank you. Looks sick. Thank you, Sophie. Right, I want to try and expand this a bit more. Because the way I'm going to need to make this work is have it come down over here, I think, actually. I'm trying to, like, wireframe out a cliff here. There's a platform down there that I'd like to have. Ooh. Oh, this actually needs to come up even more. Human, thank you for the follow. That's a suspicious name. Are you sure you're human? I get we're making worlds so quickly. I dream of having this many ideas for a world. So, I said this to somebody earlier. Next time you want to make a world, don't. Join one of your, join one of your old worlds and build one of your ideas there. Because I'm assuming you usually start a new world when you have an idea. And do that every time you have a new idea, join a new world, or join the old world, sorry, and work on that new idea in that world. That way, you'll eventually have so much in that world that you're going to want to keep adding to it and adding in different bits and bobs that will connect that world together. It's just nice. It's just a cool idea. Why have I never done that? Because people usually don't. It's not just you, it's pretty much everyone. That they're like, oh man, this world is spent now, because I don't have any more ideas for it. But I have an idea for a new world, and people don't really make the connection. And I was the same. I used to do that a lot as well. Well then, my brain was like, hold on, Nuke. What if you use those new ideas in the old world? And then my brain was like, wow! And I then have this world, so... Is this Bedrock or Java? This is Java. It's the... Yeah, I play on mainly Java. The only experience I have with Bedrock is some of the events that they do to give drops. But that's just because I'm a collectible. I'm a collectible. I'm a collector of those kind of things. I'm like, yes, give me all the stuff. If I was old enough and had known that Minecon capes would have been so popular, or so like such a a label of status. Oh my god, I would have absolutely gone to all the Minecons. It also comes out of watching CC's resetting worlds, particularly when things start getting laggy. Yeah. Like, I'm surprised that this world hasn't gotten as laggy as it could be, to be honest. But, you know, love it. I only play Bedrock when I'm on holiday or something because bringing my Xbox on holiday looks normal but PC. Yeah. Minecon sounds so cool. Yeah, I know, right? Now it's basically TwitchCon. Like, TwitchCon is Minecon. Why would you bring a gaming device on holiday? If you get bored. I'm assuming it's permitting and not just playing an Xbox by a pool. I have to assume. Right, okay. This is all going to be a big cliff face here. Now, how far out do I need to bring that? Well, hold on. Let me try the logic here. Let me come down here to where the edge is. Edge of the moss. Ah. Honestly, I don't hate the fact that it would come out this much. We're doing a bit of a wireframe here. Oh, this is going to get problematic very quickly. Hold on. Oh, there's a skeleton already there hiding! You blended in with the leather! Rude. Well, let me take you out first. Nope. There we go. Whee! And then I wanted this. To come up to about... Was it there? Hold on. Yeah, kind of. Oh, okay. Then what I can do here is bring this up now. Oh, jeez, that actually scared me. Cool, and then this can come over here. We'll do this one next. So. Great, okay, so then I need this to kind of... Skelly be like soup rice. What? Yeah, what? It's a more rockets kind of moment. Oh! The knuckle crack. Say surprise if you're... Surprise. Oh. Surprise. Got it. Is my Russian accent that good that I got that immediately? No, it's not that good. Surprise. That's good. I like that. I swear there's one of my friends that's like part Russian. That's not you, Viking, is it? Like, that's not you. Long time ago, my TF2. Oh, yeah, of course. I can see that. Harry X Spurs, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, and we bring this over this way. Great. The heavy front. Yeah, okay. I didn't realize that there was an actual full movie about. Oh, hey, Kelly. How you doing? I didn't realize there was a full movie that was made within TF2, or was it? It was maybe Gary's mod. It's called like, oh god, what's it called? I think it's like Blue Dynamo or something like that. Lord Rupert, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Let's expand this. Blue Notice, that's what it is. It's not, it's Blue something. I don't think it's Blue Notice. It's something very close to that though, and it's going to make me mad that I can't remember now. Oh well. Is that a moss down there? Yep. Cool. Good, how are you? I'm doing really good. We're not going to be streaming for much longer because we're coming up for the 3-hour mark. But we've done a good chunk today. It's been a lot of fun. Right, and then okay, yeah, so this comes up. What are you making? So we're currently working on wireframing out the landscape that is going to make up this cliff face here. So we're going to end up with a big old kingdom along this area. Amethyst blue. That's what it was. Thank you. But thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Now, do I bring that down? We're just working on what we're going to be doing to sculpt out this landscape. This is going to be a very, very big project. Like, I want this to unironically take as much time as Fwip's Hardcore World and have that level of detail to it. That's what we're looking at doing with this. We're going for a Fwip level of detail. Absolute banger, you know it. I need to bring a couple more beacons over. The same Rome wasn't built in a day. New king of Scottish Minecraft, and Nukuri laughed heartily. He said, hold my whiskey, and built Rome in a day in Minecraft. God damn it. Yeah, we're adding that one too. That's great. That's great. Jesus Christ. You're on a roll today, man. Gotta double check they send right. Yep, okay, good. Sometimes they'll bug out a little bit. Right, I think this comes over this way a bit more. And the pathway can go up there, which means it needs to fall off like here. The brain do be braining. So then that will cut off like there. Which means we now have the increasing roadway over this way. Which is going to be a big, huge platform along there that we can have a couple of buildings along. Great. Okay, cool. We just need to bring this down a bit more as well. Gotta dip to get ready, have fun with the rest of the cliff. Sounds good. Yeah, I'll probably not be much longer as well. Is that you going live, Tari? Yeah, alrighty. Have a good time. Ooh. And this needs to come down a bit more as well. Ginger, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. And then that should be on good. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. I want to try something different with how this cliff is going to work. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm thinking what I can maybe do is have multicolored cliffs. This is just me thinking out loud, by the way. I don't know if I'm going to dedicate to this at all. But one of the things that I have a lot of and can get a lot of is red blocks. So what if... Like, I want you to picture this for a second, chat. Green fields all the way along, and then all of a sudden, red cliffs. Like, there's always standard stone cliffs or white cliffs or, like, sometimes even black cliffs, but I don't think I've ever seen, like, a fully detailed colored cliff. That could honestly be a shout. Very dystopian. Oh, I don't want that. I don't want it to be dystopian. I want it to look like naturally red cliffs. Which I'm pretty sure do exist. Oh. Did a bounce there. Little Arizona, New Mexico, Red Rock Formation sounds cool. Yeah. Like I'm thinking that could be the cliff that goes back there, like Grand Canyon. I guess, kind of. Kind of, yeah. Hey, Crisco, thank you for the follow. Like, we can do this. Dusty Boy, yes. You okay? That made me think of Divergent movies when they go outside the wall, it rains, blood makes... Oh, God. I'm not trying to do any of that! I'm like, what a beautiful dandelion meadow. I love this. It looks fantastic anyway. Blood rain! Oh, no. That doesn't sound safe at all. Too much? A little bit too much. It's funny. It's definitely not the vibe I'm going for with this build, but it's funny. So, meh. This music is well, don't listen. Go somewhere else. I don't care about your opinion. Like, if you don't like the music, don't stay to listen to it. I like it. Who is it? Is it Train that's singing this? Yeah, this is Train. Walls martyred with the bodies of your enemies. Ah, yes, now we're talking. Okay, hold on. Nailed it. What a clutch. Come on. My guy clutches as good as small beans. Ah, great. Fantastic. That's what you want to hear. Do I build as well as him? Say yes. There's no debate on this one. Yes. Yes, I do. Nah, nobody can build as uniquely as him. Myself included. Nobody can build as uniquely as me. Nobody can build as uniquely as him. Easy. Right, I'm gonna get distracted here. I need to end stream. But we have now started working towards an entire cliff face here. This is gonna be so sick when it's done. Oh my god. I'm gonna come over here and just quickly bring this up as well. Because I think this is basically like the furthest out it's gonna come. Yeah. The Blood Cliffs. I'm not calling them the Blood Cliffs. What a horrifying image. My god. You know of the concept? Not for this, I don't. Not for the nature kingdom. I'm not like, stain the cliffs with their blood. Ha ha ha. No, I'm not. No. Like, it's an interesting concept. Not for this. Like, if I was building a dystopian, not a dystopian one, if I was building like a Transylvania kind of vibes, if I was going like full on like Nosferatu, blood cliffs would be insanely sick. But that's not the plan for this. But we're out. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, great. Cosmetics, thanks game. You're the bloody best. But I'm gonna end the TikTok live here, and I'm gonna be ending up on Twitch as well. So if you guys want to come back tomorrow, then that's where I will be. So I will see you all in a bit. Cool. TikTok is over. TikTok is over, party chat. Now let's find somebody to raid. Because, dude, this has been such a sick stream. I'm so glad we've not had any technical issues as well. I think that I fixed them by deleting one of the inputs. So, whoop whoop. Now, let's see who we can raid. It's all live right now. I'm trying out this whole, like, raid channel thing that's on my stream or whatever it's called. Ooh! Do we raid Lewis? Let's raid Lewis Fulham. Lewis Fulham is currently doing, quote, I beat your stupid speedrun ideas. Is he trying to get... I think he's actually... He's trying to get a green axolotl. Or is it green or blue? Which one's the rare one? Yeah, I mean, we're raiding him. Right, guys, copy and paste the raid message. First one if you have the emote, second one if you don't. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials and join me on my Discord if you're not already a part of it. It is blue. Okay, I thought so. Oh, come on, let me copy this. I need to copy the message myself. Thank you. Let's get this raid underway. Lewis is a great guy. I've not spoken to him in a bit, but he's just a great guy. He's just a great, chill guy. So... Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you all tomorrow for the next stream. Bye!